in full disclosure, we did not look at our footage when we volunteered to do this. So thinking we had tons of footage, and we looked at it Sunday night, and we have very little footage. But you'll get two opposite ends of the spectrum tonight. So this is our first dive that Steve and I did after getting certified, and then later you'll have Michelle, who is very experienced. So two opposite experiences here in Belize. Yeah. So we took a family trip to Belize. We flew into Belize City and then took another plane ride down to Placencia, which is where we spent the week. This trip was like 2 years in the making because of COVID, but Placencia was beautiful. If anyone was in Bonaire, it reminded us a bit of Belize, given the type of water that it was and how clear and blue the conditions were. So this is kind of flying over. This is from Belize City to Placencia. Kind of see a little bit of the terrain there. This is Placencia, really pretty, clear blue waters. This is the house we stayed in. We didn't stay in a resort. Our dives, we had to go into the city to get to the dive shop. So this was outside of our house.
Do my final project there for Spanish. Gane, don't worry.
See.
That helped me think a little better, you know.
And they were very big on golf carts. They would not let us rent a car, which was very interesting because there were plenty of rental cars to be had. So just a little piece of advice: if you do go to Placencia and you want to rent a car, they might steer you against that, but you can do that.
Did you have to put your equipment in those things?
No, we did not. So this is kind of some of the land information, and then Stephen's going to go through what we did underwater. But there was this great kind of reserve that we kind of went to, and it kind of linked the Caribbean Sea with the Yucatan Peninsula, and they had this like great place that you could visit, and like a lot of archaeological facts were there.
The mines?
Yeah, the mines, yeah. So that was good. It was something to do other than diving when we couldn't dive the last day. And there was this other son, he's fishing, so there are other things to do fishing, but the water was absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to turn it over to Stephen to kind of go through some of the diving that we did.
We went with Seahorse Dive Shop. This was an island we saw, or we were on. It was really small. It was pretty cool. One little outhouse, and that's about it.
Look out there. Airbnb.
Put a little video together.
That was our best day diving. We did 2 different days of diving. The first day the wind was really bad, so everything kind of got cut short. So we really only had 1 good day of diving, but it was like our first time outside of Dutch Springs diving, and once we got underwater, it made it all fun.
Just like Dutch Springs.
Yeah, just like Dutch Springs.
So how many days were you there total?
We were there for a week. And that was the whole reason that we got certified, is to be able to scuba dive on that trip.
The buddy was good.
Well, where did the video go? I had it pulled up.
What'd you get in the IT class, Jake?
Tough crowd.
Ooh.
Here we go. Yeah, that has a GoPro Hero 3, so footage is the best footage, but we may do it the best.
Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists covered with oil, strumming my 6-string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp.
So this video here, this short, I have a handout, like I was videotaping it, and I thought I was feeding it a clownfish. If you watch it, it starts opening its mouth, like it starts swimming through my hand. I was freaked out. I didn't realize I was like doing it until it was close. I mean, I got my hand away, but I was like surprised.
They're beginning to boil, wasting away again in stayed here all season.
Is there any questions we can answer? That was our very short introduction. And now we have Michelle, who's an expert, who's going to go into way more depth.
It was all boat diving, you did all boat
Yeah,
diving?
the reef was like 45
Naomi.
minutes off Placencia. So I didn't like that aspect of it compared to Bon Air when I go in wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right on the water of Placencia, but there is no reef, there's no super
Correct.
reefs right in front
Right
of
there, yeah.
the shoreline.
Can you
You have to
guide
go out
Yeah.
to pinnacles or just whether you were diving around other islands?
We had to dive on other islands. Yeah, we had to drive into the town to the dive shop and then they get on the boat and they took us out for like 45 minutes.
So why did you pick Belize to go down?
So 2 years ago, I was at a golf outing for work, and it was a silent auction, and I low bidded it, thinking I would never get it. And I got it. So then we were committed.
That's why you went down.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Can you dive in Belize City or you have to?
No, we didn't dive in Belize
Can
City.
you, can you?
You can, yes.
Yeah, can you?
Yes.
And the
I
blue
go
hole.
with Sea Sport Police, but it's the same thing, you gotta go out with 45 minutes from now.